I thought it was a really good win for our team, considering how physical the game was and kind of the ebb and flow of it. Sometimes when we get into games like that, we don't respond positively, but I thought we really did tonight. I thought we were ready to play when the game started, and I thought that we made adjustments as it went along to what they were giving us. Um, and then I thought our defense was just good enough. We kind of, I thought, played in waves defensively. We're going to have to be a little bit better than that in our next couple of games. But again, I also thought some fatigue set in a little bit on both teams, but hard fought. I thought Oklahoma played really hard, as did our players, but I was very pleased with this win.
Questions?
Celeste, just kind of overall reactions to this win. Obviously, says you guys are getting ready for the playoffs. Postseason, you need these victories. Just overall reactions for today.
I mean, I think it's just, really exciting for us because we want to peak at the right time. So I think right now we're doing pretty well at peaking at that moment. And I think just from here on out, we know what we need to do and we know how much we have to give. So I think that we're just going to continue to give that because at the end of the day, we want to win and we want to go far.
Celeste, you've had some good games this year, but these last two have just been outstanding. Is there what do you attribute to the way you played the last couple of games?
I would definitely say my teammates, they're finding me. They're always supporting me and always patting me on the back, telling me to shoot the ball. And I think that just having your teammates behind you and just supporting you and encouraging you, I think that's what really, helped me out a lot.
You feel like you've reached, by any chance, you feel like you've reached maybe more of a comfort level this, as this season is starting to wind out? They like to say that, you're still a freshman, but you're actually kind of a sophomore in terms of playing time.
Yeah, I mean, I think that, I just trusted the process along with my teammates. We're just trusting it together and we're working hard and doing everything that we need to do. So I think that, once again, like my teammates, I give it all to them. I feel comfortable a lot through my teammates.
How do y'all keep your composure when, calls aren't going your way, everybody's booing, your coach gets a technical foul?
Notice she handed that to Charlie.
Yeah, she handed that. I kind of just, I like to take deep breaths because you really can't do anything about it. It's like you just move on, and I don't know. I kind of like the tech that Coach got. It got me hyped up. It got everybody hyped up. And it really just made us just play better. Honestly, I think it made us play through the calls, and it made us play tougher because Coach mentioned, they're out hustling us. They're being tougher than us. So that really got to us that we have to match their intensity. And then you can see as toward the game was going on that we matched their level of intensity, and we played well.
You always hear broadcasters of games talk about how technicals from coaches fire teams out.
Mm-hmm.
Explain that process. Why is it that when you see your coach get teed up, it lights a fire? Or what is the thought process?
I mean, I saw her walk over there and get in his face, and I was like, okay, Coach. And it got us going. So I don't know. I never seen her go and, it got us hyped up. It got us really, we can do this. Got us ready.
She always talks about having a dog, so I think we seen
Yeah.
the dog in her.
We saw
so
that.
I think it kind of helped us get that dog out of us. So
Definitely.
it was pretty cool.
Coach had that dog in her.
Swag.
Charlie, how did you guys were given a boost right before halftime. You guys went in with the lead, and then third quarter, you guys just kept kind of at it. How did you guys maintain that momentum and kind of help it carry over into the second half?
Yeah, we preach consistency a lot, and I feel like definitely we carried that over towards the third and fourth quarter. We just put our foot on the pedal, and we just didn't stop. We didn't stop, so that really helped us.
Karen, it seemed like you guys were telling Celeste and Jada, don't let Taylor get loose. Can you talk about just the way you guys defended her and throwing those two at her throughout the game?
Well, it's probably nothing new to her. It's been happening pretty much the entire conference season. We obviously played her like that the first time we played them. However, Anna gives them a different look and a little bit more difficult, spreads the floor a little bit more for them, which I thought gave them better looks offensively to have both of those weapons on the perimeter. And then Maddie played really good tonight. We didn't really have an answer for her. But I was going to mention actually the effort that Jada had tonight. It doesn't always show up, but I mean she had 5 assists. She recognized some things offensively that were there. We posted her a little bit with Taylor on her, which was we were able to get Taylor in foul trouble. But I just thought that their connection, speaking of Celeste and Jada, is really good because at times they're guarding someone's best perimeter player, maybe someone's best small forward, and they're able to switch some screens. So them being able to connect with each other as they all have to do is important. And we had LaShawna. I thought a lot of people took turns on her, but our team defense was better after the first quarter. I thought we started hedging some screens and with our bigs and doing a better job with it.
Coach, I'll ask you kind of what I asked Celeste a minute ago. Do you feel like these last couple of games for her is an example of just her getting more college minutes under her and just reaching that comfort level, kind of morphing into a veteran from a newcomer?
I think you could probably say that about all of our young players. I mean, you have to remember that when we go into the bench or these two start, they're young, and the minutes that they're garnering this year are new to them. And I think that there's kind of an ebb and flow to the shock of what playing that many minutes in a conference season feels like. And I thought a week or two ago, maybe even both of these guys had sort of fatigued a little bit just from the mental and the physical drain of conference play. And, I mean, as a coach obviously has seen this happen multiple years, then you know that they're going to pop out of it at some point. Either it's going to be when tournament play starts and the excitement of something different and they sort of breathe for a minute. You just never know when that's going to happen. And I think that, again, both of them may have hit a little bit of one, but they're sort of over it. And even players that make shots sometimes go through times when they're not making them, and I thought we were experiencing that a few weeks ago where we just couldn't buy baskets. And even a week ago in the K-State game, when I look back at that game, we just missed shots that I know we can make. And great players, when they feel the ball start to go in again, then it just relaxes them and they feel more confident. And I think that's what's happened with Celeste. I also think that Charlie's been fairly consistent, with what she brings to the table. I mean, obviously they didn't give her much today, but she still gets 7 offensive rebounds. But I really think the significant difference maybe in the last 3 to 4 games, has been Joyner's decision-making and her presence in the paint in particular. She's making good decisions there. Our high-low game's getting a little bit better, and I just think that she's raised her level of play, and I think that helps these young guys. I mean, they need that, and I think that that's been a big boost for us.
So you just came off that big win over TCU, and then you beat Oklahoma. How are you going to bring that momentum into this next matchup against Baylor?
Well, we'll practice like we've been practicing. We had a good day after the TCU game. I thought we had really good practices after that. Friday was not very good, but the great thing about it is they're starting to be able to reset it when something doesn't go very well, which you can see that happening in the games now too. Really, they're all important. We have 2 games left. We obviously go to Waco on Thursday, and then we come back 2 days later and have senior day. And that's really important to us, along with Clarissa's retirement, jersey retirement. They're all important. And as Celeste astutely made the comment of needing to peak at the right time, that's really what we should be focusing on. We should be focusing on the process of how can we get ourselves the most ready for tournament play. And I think we're in a good place right now.
Speak of resetting, did your team show you anything this week coming off that Kansas State loss, which could have sent you in any different directions, and then obviously going to Fort Worth and then beating a rival at your home place this week?
Yeah, They've been resilient all year. I mean, that's the one thing that I can say about this group, and the one thing that I've enjoyed coaching about them is they never just lay down. I mean, I think they're competitive. I think they want to do well. Has it always been perfect and what we wanted it to be? No, but I do think that they understand the urgency of where we are in our season. I think they understood that after the K-State game. And to be honest with you, like I said, the K-State game that loss was not from a lack of effort. First of all, they're a good team. Second of all, we just didn't make shots. And sometimes that's what the games boil down to, is you don't make shots at critical times. And they did. So I think when you look at that and you don't start, have to talk about your effort, and your attitude or anything like that, that wasn't the problem against K-State. And I think that they showed up on Monday ready to go, and we've had a good week, and we'll do the same thing on Monday.
Anything else?
Thank you.